Sir Oliver Dowden wasn't amused with the response he got from the Department of Trade yesterday when he was asking his question regarding the national insurance for business increase. And let's be fair, it's probably the best answer he could have been given, when Dowden wanting to know what businesses in his constituency are going to do about the increase. Now, I don't want to ruin the answer here because it did actually make me smile when I heard it, which I think you should hear it too. But after making a schoolboy error to start with, I mean, the man in his position should know better, he was then left with egg on his face when his question completely backfired.
Question number 14, Mr. Speaker.
That's the question you grouped.
I didn't realise you'd grouped them, Mr. Speaker. Forgive me. Schoolboy error. What advice would the minister give struggling businesses in my constituency who are trying to work out how to absorb Labour's national insurance hike? Would he advise them to increase their prices, to squeeze wages, or to cut investment? And can he explain to them how that fits with the government's promises to increase growth?
I think the best advice I could give to businesses in his constituency is to never vote Conservative again. His and his party's idea of good economics in government seemed to be to create a huge fiscal hole and leave it to the next administration to fix it. We are working at pace to try and tackle the difficult economic inheritance he and his colleagues in government helped to create. Measures such as the industrial strategy, measures such as those, albeit some difficult measures in the budget that we have taken, will help to bring back economic stability to this country. And in the long run, that will help businesses in his constituency and indeed constituencies up and down the country.
It's hard for the Tories to ask any kind of question that doesn't have an answer that basically says, well, you broke it and we're trying to fix it, or, well, if that was the case, you had 14 years to do it, why didn't you do it? So they seem to be focusing on Westminster bubble questions, in which they can think they can score cheap political points, rather than asking proper informed questions. It's just making PMQs seem a bit, well, pointless if I'm honest. And here's a glimpse of what PMQs could be like if the Tories were completely wiped out at the next general election. The video's on screen now, so take a watch of that next, and I'll see you next time.